Samsung Galaxy E7 with us, and we are going to do a quick hands-on review of this device. As you can see, this is how the device looks like. It is again a device which is made up of plastic all over. It is plastic over here, it is plastic at the back. Again, the back cover is non-removable, and the battery inside this device is again a 2950 milliamp hour battery which we have onto this phone. You cannot remove the battery. We have 13 megapixel camera at the back, which is an autofocus camera. It can record high definition video at 720 and 1080p, and you have the loudspeaker over there. We have LED flash over there, Samsung branding. Again, this device has a glossy look, but again in terms of the overall feel, it is a matte finish. So they have provided a glossy look but a matte finish so that it can give you a very good grip when you hold this device in hand. As far as this part is concerned, this may look metallic. Again, this is plastic, but it is very good quality plastic which has been used. On the top, on the front, we can see that we have the nice metallic earpiece. We have proximity and ambient light sensors. We have front camera, which is a 5 megapixel fixed focus camera, and at the bottom on the front we have touch capacitive buttons over there, which there is a physical home button, and then we have the touch capacitive buttons over there for the multitasking button and the back key, and both of them have backlit LED, and this is the physical home button. Gives you a decent amount of feedback. Over here we have the metal plastic button. Actually, this is a plastic volume rocker which does give you decent amount of feedback, and over here as well we have a plastic volume button which also gives you a decent amount of feedback. Over here we can see that we have two slots over there. Again, it is a dual SIM phone, and you can insert a SIM card over here. You can insert a SIM card over here. In case you want to insert a micro SD memory card, you will have to remove the second SIM card, and this is how you can use micro SD memory card onto this phone to expand the storage. And again, when we talk about the overall design, the design is something which is not very new. It looks like the earlier Samsung Galaxy phones, which include the Samsung Galaxy Grand and some of the phones. So it looks like that in terms of the design. In terms of the overall look and feel, it looks good. It feels solid in hand. It is kind of not heavy in terms of the weight, and as far as weight is concerned, the weight of this device is also not very high. It is approximately 141 gram as far as the weight is concerned. Thickness of the device is 7.3 millimeter, which does make it pretty slim. So it is a pretty slim premium phone from Samsung Galaxy series. And again, you have a Super AMOLED display as well on this device, which will give you great viewing angles. As you can see, the viewing angles are good, and the color production is very nice. So this is good about this phone. Apart from this, you have a 720p resolution on this device, which again makes sure that you do not feel pixels on this device. However, the display size is 5.5 inch, so the pixel density actually get decreased, but in normal usage you won't see any kind of pixels on this device, which is a very good thing. Apart from this, the overall form factor of the device is good enough. It is not very big device, I would say, because it is lightweight. Even when this is 5.5 inch display, the build quality is good. It is very thin as well, so thin phone and lightweight phone, and the overall build quality is also very nice even when it is plastic. We have quad-core 1.2 GHz Cortex A53 cores, and it is Snapdragon 410 chipset which we have inside. It is MSM 8916 from Qualcomm, and we have 16 GB of internal memory and 2 GB of RAM. Let's take a look over the software UI. So this is how the software UI look like. It is a touch-based UI which is running on top of Android. And again, let me just show you some settings. We have the notification center over there. I can go to the settings directly from here, and here we can see that we have about device on this one, and we can find out the version of Android, and it is Android KitKat 4.4.4. This device again will get Lollipop update as per the information which we have got, and it does support that. We do have support the internal storage, which is 16 GB, and out of that 4.41 GB is being used by the system. So this much of storage is already being used, and the available amount of storage on this phone is going to be 10.41 GB, which you will get on this device once you buy it. You do have support for SD card, but you cannot install applications on the SD card. However, for your storage needs, you can always expand the memory. We do have power saving mode as well supported, so you will also have power saving options as well on this phone. Again, ultra power saving mode is something which is missing onto this phone, but normal power saving can be done. We do have an application manager as well, and we have 2 GB of RAM on this phone, and we can tell you the current status of the RAM. Out of 2 GB of RAM, approximately 1 GB of RAM is free, and 858 MB of RAM is being used. So 1 GB of RAM is free on this device, which is very good, and this is again going to make the device overall responsive in terms of the UI, and you can play high definition games as well without any kind of UI glitch. When we have support for USB tethering, so you have support for USB tethering, Bluetooth tethering also supported, and you also have support for Wi-Fi hotspot, so you can create a portable Wi-Fi hotspot and share the 3G internet. You do have that, and again you also have support